So I kind of moved from back there. And everyone, so sorry for not posting or anything like that. I have literally been hectic, and I mean, as you can see, been kind of moving stuff around. So this actually isn't mine and my partner's room. This is my daughter's room, and basically this is the only space in the house that we've got left for my own little bit. So I'm trying to make it a little bit better, a little bit, better, I suppose. But yeah. So by the time this goes out, I probably haven't posted in about 2 weeks. I do apologise, but full-time job, full-time dad, it's been hectic. So I do apologise. I'm going to try and now stick to doing weekly videos, whether it's shorts, full content videos, like full 10 minutes, 8 to 10 minute videos. But yeah, no, that's what's going on right now. Now, in today's video, we're going to be talking about things you can do to pretty much stop yourself from worrying about money, because when you think about babies, you kind of get scared about how much money you need and everything like that. So we're just going to break it down, different tips and whatnot, just to try and help you guys out if you have any concerns or issues, because I know as a dad myself, my number one main concern was, how am I going to actually be able to feed the child, get all the bits and pieces, be able to still have rent, car and all that kind of stuff. So these are just a few little tips and tricks that I wish I did in some cases, but on other cases that I actually did do, and they did really help. So anyway, let's get into it. So the first tip of today is to overestimate on absolutely anything that you could possibly think of, from rent to how much fuel you're going to use to how much food you're going to buy, all that kind of stuff. Just literally overestimate on absolutely everything, whether it's 30 quid or £100. Like, it really doesn't really matter how much you overestimate, but if you overestimate, and let's say for example with food shopping, you say you're going to spend £400 a month. May sound like a ridiculous amount, trust me, I know people that do, but £400, that goes into your food. But then it turns out that you actually buy £200 worth of food every month. You've just saved yourself £200, and that £200 could be allocated onto something else. You can then start to budget, essentially, on how much you're going to be spending on food, how much you're going to be buying on games and whatnot, and living the lifestyle that you currently do. And then you can actually sit there and say, can you actually afford your lifestyle? And if you can't, well, then you've got to kind of change it. Because I remember, I would say that we spent, oh my god, £100 on food shopping. So this is an example for me. I did 100. I said, we would pay £100 a week on food shopping, and I get paid weekly. So for me, weekly pay is always going to be better than monthly pay for me personally, because if I get to a Monday and I'm like, oh my god, I'm not going to get paid, the next day I get paid, so it's pretty good. But I remember sitting there saying that we were going to spend £400, and that's £100 a week on food shopping, completely over budgeted. And we spend, I think we did a food shop today actually, it was £56, and that was meals, baby stuff, sweets, chocolate, like treats and whatnot. £56 is what we spent. So I mean, half of my money that I said that I was going to put into food shopping is now clear for something else. Second one is the one thing that I actually wish I did. That is, put money aside before the baby comes, because it would have helped so much. My car, this is off the top of my head, my car, 3 days before my girlfriend actually gave birth, my clutch went. And I didn't have any money in my back pocket because I had other bills, I was in debt, and so on and so forth. And I literally could not afford to keep this car. And it sucked, because a car, honestly, if you have a car, keep it, because it comes in handy when you have a baby. But that's not the point. That'll be another video or something like that. Learn from other people's mistakes. This whole channel is just to try and help you, and if I can try and help you in any way I can, I'll do it. Do you know what I mean? But 100% put money aside, because once that kid's here, you always have something to fall back on. Now, you don't have to put thousands upon thousands. Do something that you can afford. So whether that's £20 a week, that's still £80. That's nearly £100 a month. You got 9 months of that. Do you know what I mean? It's £1,000, roughly £1,000, but you still got £1,000. So if something needs to be paid, you got it. You got it covered. You don't have to sit there and stress about, oh, where am I going to get this money from, or what am I going to do? Christmas may be coming up, and you may have the baby just before Christmas, and you want to go and spend something on your missus and also the baby. It's just things like that. This is the kind of headspace. This is the kind of mindset you got to have. You got to be thinking for the future, and that is something that I did on some things, but other things that are probably more important than the things I did, I didn't. Now, don't get me wrong, now I'm completely changed. I'm saving, I'm investing, I'm doing all bits and pieces because I want to have, because I want my daughter to have a better life and not be able to stop her from experiences, all because I didn't buy, or because I brought the FIFA of this year or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, know where your priorities are. Third one, I think some people, it's all kind of opinions. Get hand-me-downs. It's so much easier, so much cheaper. Because at the end of the day, babies are going to go and throw up. They're going to, do you know what I mean? They're going to make mess. And so what's the point going out and buying loads and loads and loads of baby clothes, bibs and all that kind of stuff, when, I don't know, you might have an older sibling who's got some baby clothes, you might have some friends. Do you know what I mean? I had my sister. So my sister has, so my little niece is a few years older than my little girl. Only about 2 years, but no, it's not even 2 years. No, it's a year. Sorry, it's a year. She has clothes. Now, granted, my daughter was born in the winter, and my niece was born in the summer, so it kind of didn't really work, but still, baby grows. They were there, they were important. Vests, they were still there. Socks, do you know what I mean? All that kind of stuff, that really, really does help. And the fourth tip, which is moving on to that, is Facebook Marketplace. Facebook Marketplace is a gold mine for baby stuff, whether it's clothes, bibs, utensils, baby toys. It could be literally anything in the world. And one, it's cheaper, so much cheaper than what you go to buy in the shop. And two, usually they're only around the corner. So if you've got something like a buggy, for example, I remember my missus, so she's just brought a £400 buggy, but it's not £400, sorry. So my missus just got a £400 worth of a buggy for a tenner. And the only reason why it was a tenner was because at the time we had COVID, and we paid tenner for travel. It's the only reason. Otherwise, it would have been for free. Now that's just saved me and her, obviously, £400, and that in itself could literally be making sure that you are fed, that you are, because at the end of the day, you've got to be fed as well. You've got to get up and go to work, or whatever it is that you're doing. You need to be eating. Your missus needs to be eating. And 100, but first and foremost, your baby needs to be eating. And if you can't do that, then you need to change something, whether that's how much money you're spending on going out or something like that, or if it's you need another job and you need just that little extra bit of money, or if you need to work a bit of overtime. Now, don't get me wrong, overtime, yeah, it sucks and you don't want to do it, but sometimes it's a needs must. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you need to go and do it, go and do it. That's just money there waiting for you, and if you do that, who knows, you might even get a pay rise. Do you know what I mean? Sorry if today's video is short. I haven't actually checked to see how long I've made it or whatnot, but I've literally just been hectic because, yeah, I'm moving the place about, had work, and now Christmas is coming up. Work is hectic and I've not been getting in until late, but from now on I will be trying to post at least something, whether it's a short, whether it's, do you know what I mean, anything like that. But if you do enjoy today's video, be sure to like and subscribe. Hope everyone's having a good day, and I'll see you guys soon.